Hello, fellow travelers and friends. I've got some somber news today. Jalen Hill is not famous. Who is he? He's yet another person that has jumped overboard and died at the end of a cruise. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My goal is to save you time, save you money, and hopefully, I want to keep you safe as well. So, friends, let's get right into this story and try to explain what happened and what it means for you, really. So it would appear that in the middle of the night, he was discovered having been lost at around 8 p.m. So that means that Jalen Hill, for some reason, at the end of the cruise, decided to jump overboard. Unfortunately, the ship kept on going, made notification, and they sent the ships, they sent helicopter, they sent plane to kind of monitor the area to make sure nothing was found. I mean, hopefully to find him. And the question is, why would somebody do this after a vacation? Why so many people do this? So far this year, 18 people have found death on a cruise ship. 18 people. And we're just about in August. In 2022, there were about 24. So every single month, two people find the ultimate demise on a cruise ship. But it's supposed to be fun. Why is this happening? Plus, how do you die from falling off a ship? Now, technically, if you're going to jump, a jump of more than 200 feet on the water will kill you. But this ship was at most 120 feet from the pool deck, and he probably jumped further down. The fall did not kill him. Did he know that? Maybe not. Now, how do you die from jumping off a ship? Well, you could also die from once you hit the water, you get sucked into the propellers. I don't like to think about it, but that's what happens. You could also, if the water is very cold, you could die from hypothermia. That's always a possibility. People think, oh, the sharks. Well, it's not like the sharks are waiting at the bottom of the ship to come and grab you all the time. That's not it. Maybe he just drowned. Maybe he took something and he was dead before he hit the water. Now, why do people do this on ships? Why don't they do this at home? Especially, when you're on a ship, people are having a good time. They're running around, and it's a great time. So why would you pick that time to kill yourself? Well, I guess people find different reasons and different time to kill themselves, and they happen to pick a boat. Except that on this particular ship, in fact, since 2010, they have installed cameras, so you know exactly when it's time to jump, and you can't just fall overboard. I mean, the new ships, literally, you have to jump off. You can't just trip and fall. That's impossible. So you have to want to do it. And that goes back to the big story, right? The theme, the hidden story behind cruise ships is that it's its own universe. It does provide a tremendous amount of interesting vacation because it's a world within a world. But at the same time, it has its own laws, its own happening, its own joy, its own dangers, which you don't find in a hotel, for example. Right? If you go to a hotel, you don't like the food, you just go and pick another restaurant or another hotel. But once you're on a ship, you're on a ship. Once you're on a ship, this is all there is. Now, this is not a particularly grandiose ship. It was not a grandiose cruise. They were just going from, they were basically doing a little bit of the Caribbean. It was a 4-day cruise. And what's interesting is that he decided to end his life at the end of the cruise. So it would appear that maybe he went in there and he was already depressed and something happened and you jump. What's scary is that you never find them. Now, of course, I will tell you, there's lots of foul play also going on. Lots of husbands have killed their wife, and vice versa on ships, because at the end of the day, since you're not in the U.S., the laws don't really apply the same way. So people think they could get away with it, but keep in mind there are cameras everywhere, so they know exactly what's happening. So unfortunately, this individual is now famous. Everyone talks about him, and we should talk about him. It's a human being that lost his life. Maybe he wanted, maybe he did not want it, but such is life. Does it mean you should be going on cruises? No, of course not. You have more chances of dying driving a car, for Christ. So, and you're not stopping to drive a car, but you should be aware. You should understand. So, if you're on the ship one day and you see someone that's acting a little weird, maybe a little bit too much to drink, go and talk to that person and ask them, are you okay? Because people, unfortunately, do kill themselves. Friends, see you in the next video.